SportsBit is powered by BetOnline, driving the opening odds market since 2001. Visit sportsbookreview.com to learn more about BetOnline and its A+ rated platform in the link below.
Big game breakdown continues. T-Wolves and the Rockets, NBA on TNT for Thursday night. Right now the line, Houston, -5 at home, 222.5 the total. And both of these teams had some wild shenanigans in their last game. I never get to say that unless it's baseball season when you're talking about bullpens. But both these teams off bizarre, really bizarre games. We'll talk about it in just a minute. When you talk about the Western Conference standings right now, look at the T-Wolves. They're just nipping. They're half a game behind San Antonio for the number 3 seed, and this team could challenge. Minnesota could, in theory, challenge, move up all the way to number 2. So these are meaningful games when it comes to what's going to happen in April and May. Of course, the T-Wolves aren't going to get there. Talk about the number 2 seed and moving up in the Western Conference standings. They're not going to get there at all if they give up many games like the one they had at Orlando on Tuesday. They lost 109-102. There was an early brawl in this contest. Scuffle, kerfuffle. And what happened? They lost their composure completely. Jimmy Butler, great quote after the game. "We need to humble our damn selves. I'm glad we lost. Came in here on our high horse thinking we're a really good team. We haven't done anything yet. Good for us, man." Butler's been a pretty good leader for that team. And of course, Minnesota didn't react well when the game got physical. They lost the battle of the boards by 14. They only got to the line for 10 free throw attempts. Not aggressive. And of course, we talk about the T-Wolves. This is Tibbs doing classic Tibbs. Overusing his starters, underusing his bench, which we like in the regular season for Minnesota. But one would think a coach that had this problem every year in Chicago might have learned something. Not happening in that regard. Look at the minutes per game leaders for the T-Wolves. Butler, Wiggins, Towns, all top 16 in the NBA in minutes per game so far this season. Then you scroll down and you look at the bench minutes, dead last. Look at the bench scoring, number 27, even for an up-tempo team. So production hasn't been there for Tibbs off the bench. He seems to be using it less and less. For Houston, well, big headlines with what happened in LA the other night with the insanity, not the insanity, with tempers flaring. Trevor Ariza and Gerald Green have now both been suspended for 2 games. That matters. Ariza's on that list of minutes per game leaders. You don't think about him as a guy getting those type of minutes for the Rockets. He has, and he will, but the Rockets might get James Harden back this ballgame. That's why we've seen at least a little bit of Houston money. Harden's been out the last couple of weeks. He says he's ready to go. So you have Harden coming back potentially. You have Ariza and Green both sitting. There's transition right now for this Rockets lineup. This isn't a situation where they're going to be rolling in midseason form in this contest. Trevor Ariza's quote: "The only problem I have is all the buzz the media created. You guys had a lot of different stories about what happened, none of which were true. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. The people that were there know exactly what happened and know exactly what did not happen. Nothing happened. That's what happened. That's it." Austin Rivers would probably beg to disagree with that. But, this is one of these games for Houston. They've got the Warriors on Saturday. Suspensions and the Harden injury and then coming back, and Golden State coming up. I don't like this spot very much for Houston. This is a team that's just 5-8 their last 13 games. They went from possibly challenging Golden State for the number 1 seed to having to fight off the Spurs and the T-Wolves to stay at number 2. And during this 5-8 slide, Rockets defense, giving up 110.6 points per 100 possessions. That's number 25 in the NBA during that stretch. Harden out the last 2 weeks with a hamstring strain. It helps their defense a little bit. Doesn't help their offense, for sure. Harden quote: I'm as good as it can get. We'll see. We'll see how today goes. First time practicing. We'll take it for what it is. Try to go through practice without any pain or discomfort and see how tomorrow goes. Whether Harden plays or not, I have little interest in the Rockets tonight. For this better, it's T-Wolves off their dismal showing in Orlando, or pass. Thanks for watching Sportsbit. More analysis, big game breakdowns, all the news and information you're looking for, live from Las Vegas. We'll do it again, weekend preview tomorrow. In the meantime, please give us a like, give us a follow, give us a retweet. Enjoy the games.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.